In this episode, we'll show you how to breathe new life into vintage furniture, transforming worn, antique pieces into stunning modern accents that elevate your home decor without losing the soul of the past. We're talking layered textures, reclaimed wood, aged brass, and the warm, nostalgic tones that only true vintage items can offer. But this isn't just a makeover, it's about creating function, beauty, and timeless style all in one stroke. Welcome to Vintage Home TV, your cozy space for antique treasures, vintage charm, and timeless home decor inspiration to bring elegance and history into your home. Today, we're diving into a world where forgotten treasures find a second life, and your living space becomes a personal gallery of character and charm. If you've ever wandered through a flea market or inherited an old chair and thought, "This has potential," you're in the right place. Whether you're a DIY enthusiast, a lover of classic design, or someone just looking to add a touch of history to your home, we've got easy, stylish, and affordable upcycling ideas waiting for you. Get ready to reimagine the past in a whole new light, because today, we're not just restoring furniture, we're restoring stories. Antique furniture for stylish home decor. Vintage and antique furniture often have years of wear, but that doesn't mean their story has to end. Start by gently sanding to remove surface blemishes without stripping away intricate details or patina. Apply a rich wood stain to enhance the natural grain and deepen the color, then seal it with a protective finish. This process not only maintains the original charm but also improves the piece's longevity, ideal for stylish and functional home decor. Vintage furniture shine again. One of the easiest and most budget-friendly upcycling tricks is replacing outdated hardware. Swap tarnished brass or broken knobs with sleek matte black, brushed gold, or crystal poles. This small detail creates a striking balance between antique character and modern home style, giving your vintage piece an updated look that feels fresh and intentional. Vintage entryway feel modern. In tight or narrow entryways, strategically placed vintage furniture such as a slim console table or antique bench can create a welcoming and organized space. Place key pieces along walls to preserve walking paths and ensure functional flow. Include wall hooks or a coat rack for added practicality. This setup not only highlights the elegance of antique design but also serves a crucial functional purpose in your home decor. How to style a vintage entryway. A grand vintage mirror with an ornate frame instantly elevates your entry. To enhance both beauty and utility, pair it with modern lighting like wall sconces or LED pendants. The combination of old and new creates a welcoming ambience while improving visibility. This is how to make design work both aesthetically and functionally in transitional spaces. Vintage living room makeover ideas. Update antique chairs and sofas by reupholstering them with modern fabrics such as linen or velvet in contemporary colors like navy, blush, or forest green. The contrast between the elegant vintage frames and soft, updated textiles creates a cozy, curated look. This approach is a clever way to integrate old-world charm into today's home decor trends. How to make antique furniture. Use a mix of throw pillows, area rugs, and drapes in a variety of patterns and materials. Combine florals, geometrics, and natural textures like jute or wool to complement the richness of vintage furniture. A layered approach adds depth and ties together the room's color scheme while respecting the history embedded in each antique piece. Mix and match vintage chairs. Mismatched antique dining chairs are full of character, but without thoughtful styling, they can feel chaotic. Unify them with a shared color scheme or coordinated upholstery. You can also refinish them in complementary stains. This technique enhances your dining area with a collected over time look that feels intentional and personalized. Add antique charm to your dining space. Give old buffets a second life by turning them into storage units for dining essentials, home office supplies, or even media consoles. Add line drawers and interior lighting for better functionality. The result is a versatile furniture piece that keeps clutter at bay while showcasing the beauty of vintage craftsmanship. How to decorate your bedroom. An antique headboard instantly adds drama and history to your bedroom. Whether it's carved wood, wrought iron, or an upholstered piece with tufting, it becomes the natural focal point of the room. To make the space feel current, pair it with minimalist nightstands and clean-lined lamps, achieving a stunning mix of vintage soul and modern simplicity. Vintage style to a modern bedroom. A dresser from the 1920s or 1930s can be turned into a bathroom or bedroom vanity with a few smart updates. Cut openings for plumbing, seal the wood to protect against moisture, and install a modern sink on top. This blend of old and new elevates the functionality of your home while giving new life to beautiful vintage furniture. Antique furniture in outdoor home decor. Many people shy away from placing antique furniture outdoors, but with the right treatment, it can become a charming focal point. Sand and seal wood with marine varnish or use rust-resistant paint on iron pieces. This is how to make those cherished finds durable enough for open-air living, while enhancing the character of your garden or patio. Vintage patio ideas. Blend eras by placing vintage metal or wood chairs around a sleek fire pit or beside modern planters. The contrast highlights the uniqueness of each piece while providing a cozy, livable outdoor environment. It's an excellent strategy for combining home decor elements that bridge tradition and trend. Antique desks and vintage finds. Turn an antique secretary desk or vintage writing table into a functional workstation. Add a monitor riser, ergonomic chair, and under-desk storage to modernize without altering the core design. This keeps the soul of the piece intact while enhancing your productivity at home. Vintage workspace that works today. Combine vintage bookshelves with modular storage baskets or tech-friendly inserts. This marriage of aesthetics and utility ensures your workspace is both visually appealing and fully equipped for modern needs, an excellent example of how to make design both beautiful and purposeful. Vintage bathroom makeover ideas. Transform an old dresser or cabinet into a bathroom vanity by retrofitting it with plumbing and a sink. Pair it with sleek, water-efficient faucets in matte finishes. This is a bold way to incorporate antique charm into a modern bath while staying on trend with sustainable home decor practices. Bathroom features with vintage decor. A Baroque or Art Deco mirror brings glamour and history to a space that's often overlooked in terms of style. Hang it above your vanity and surround it with minimalist tile or floating shelves. This approach frames the mirror as a piece of art while enhancing light and visual space. Vintage pieces in kids' rooms. With a few adjustments, vintage cribs or toy chests can become stunning heirloom features in a child's room. Reinforce joints, repaint with non-toxic finishes, and sand down sharp edges. It's how to make cherished old pieces safe and functional in modern households. Antique touches to a child's room. Use framed illustrations from antique storybooks, retro table lamps, and whimsical textiles to design a space that feels magical and unique. This layering of vintage elements fosters creativity while adding a warm, nostalgic touch to your child's sanctuary. Creative ways to decorate. Curate themed vignettes using vintage cameras, old books, ceramic figurines, and mini paintings. Group items in odd numbers and vary heights for a balanced visual rhythm. This is an easy and effective way to infuse personality into your home decor. Walls and shelves with vintage charm. Don't let antique posters or prints go unnoticed. Mat them with modern frames in black or metallic tones to create striking gallery walls. It's a perfect example of how to make design personal and eclectic, blending historical art with contemporary structure. And there you have it, your guide to mastering the art of vintage furniture makeover, one beautiful transformation at a time. We hope this inspired you to look at old pieces with fresh eyes and see the potential in every worn surface and chipped frame. Upcycling isn't just about style, it's about sustainability, personality, and infusing your home decor with meaningful character. If you loved the journey from antique to awe-inspiring, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Vintage Home TV. Join our growing community of design lovers, creatives, and vintage enthusiasts who believe that the best homes are filled with stories, not trends. Leave us a comment with your favorite piece or let us know what you plan to upcycle next. And remember, at Vintage Home TV, every space has a voice, and every sign tells a story.